So I think Julie handpicked our next guest because she knows you a super stud. She knows about your weightlifting prowess. And she did not know about your tattoos, you understand.
Oh, she didn't?
She did not know you were trying to tattoo out the guns that you got, right? But she did know you used to own a gym. So it was a good fit for you.
Yep.
So this gentleman who is with us today, I am not going to try and pronounce his name, but I will tell you he comes to us in a special way, and I'm going to tell you about that once you meet him. You'll know what I'm talking about. But he owns a mobile fitness business. My friend, thank you so much for being here. Please pronounce your name. I apologize. There's no way I'm going to be able to do that.
All right, my name is Ahmad Pyett.
Pyett. Ahmad.
Yeah, there's a D at the end.
Is it?
Pull the website back up.
Ben, I don't need you correcting me.
Let's just stay with Pyett for right now. We're going to just stay with Pyett on the show. Yeah.
Ben looked at me with disgust that I couldn't get that.
No, don't even worry about it. Yeah, no, don't even. Yeah,
Ben, not everybody can be as smart as you, Ben, okay?
It's like, this is a D, Joe.
Mr. Pyett,
go ahead.
There's a reason why I'm on the radio for 10 years, because you're allowed to disagree with me, and Ben knows make fun of me. Matter of fact, the owner calls that good radio. And so,
that's right.
Welcome to the show, my friend. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you, sir.
Now, I think you are on the show because you reached out to us.
Yes.
Am I correct?
Yes.
I love that.
Thank you.
And I want everybody to hear, number one, we didn't know each other.
No.
This is the first time we met.
Yes.
You sent an email, and boom, we got you on the show as soon as we could.
I appreciate
And I
it.
want everybody listening to know that's what this show's all about. Mm-hmm. If you want to promote your show, you want to talk about your show, you want to talk, your business, and you want to talk about what you do well, and of course we might pick on you a little bit, please send me or Julie a email, and we will do all we can to get you on the show. And Pyett,
Yes.
Mr. Pyett.
Mr. Pyett.
Thank you so much for Ben. Stop laughing. Just stop that, Ben. He is accepting of Mr. Pyett. I'm gonna stick with that.
Yeah, no, that works. He said he goes by his
I'm
last name
gonna
anyway.
go by Pie.
Hey.
Perfect.
Hey, a
Pie.
lot of people
Pie
do.
works.
Pie.
A lot of people call
I'm
me
not
Pie.
alone on this.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. Join in.
All right, so sit back down, Ben. I got this. Right. Pie, thank you for emailing us. We welcome you to the show, my friend. You see what it's all about. Yeah. So now let's see if you can't up the level that I brought it down to. So tell me a little bit about your business, my friend.
So we are a in-home personal training service. We bring all the equipment to you. So I'm endorsed by Charlotte Fitness Equipment Store in the Ballantyne, Charlotte area. Ballantyne area.
Sure.
Also, I run a business in Philadelphia, also a mobile fitness in Philadelphia. And I have trainers in Philadelphia right now, working.
Right.
So I came down here.
Let's back up for a minute. First of all, the name of the company is Excel Mobile Fitness, correct?
Correct, Excel Mobile Fitness.
How did you come up with the idea to do that? Because I know a lot of trainers that will come to you or ask you to meet them at a gym or whatever it is, right? But you formalized a informal business, and I really like that.
Man, so a couple years ago, 2005, that's when the business started in Philadelphia, 2005. And I was working on the ambulance, and I was like, I'm gonna just go to another adventure, because I grew up in weightlifting. My dad was a bodybuilder, and I was like, let me try this. I really didn't know that I was gonna do mobile fitness, but it just turned out.
It just happened.
Yeah, it just turned out that way, and it's been a good successful ride. Not all the years has been a good ride.
You don't have to tell Ben and I that.
Entrepreneurship isn't just straight up.
We know what that ride looks like, buddy.
Right.
Yeah.
So why Charlotte, North Carolina? Why'd you come here? If you say a woman, it's a woman, ain't it? Was it worth it? He's smiling for those of you that can't hear that. Say it proudly, baby. Say it proudly.
So my wife wanted to move
Right.
to Charlotte.
She done with the Philadelphia scene.
Yeah. She was done. So
Yeah.
How do you balance running the Philadelphia location? So the reason why I ask, part of why I sold my business when I was 24 was I didn't want to run a company in New York from Charlotte. It's just, you don't have as much control. You don't know if the quality is as good, those types of things. So I'm curious what that looks like for you. How are you maintaining the quality, making sure the trainers are living up to your standards?
Yeah, so I'm partnership with National Academy of Sports Medicine.
Yep.
And they give me sometimes they'll give me internships. So I had a client at first in Philadelphia that I was training, and he was like, "Hey, I want to do something else." So I put him on and got him into training, and I worked with him so long that I showed him how I'm showing you the ropes.
Right.
And he was saying that he wanted to do something. I said, well, I can make you my assistant, but, I need you to really pay attention. I'm going to teach you everything. And, as we go, you'll learn. Yep. So I became to trust him. And I started trusting him about, we had something about money, but he's like, hey, you gave me too much money.
Right.
And so I said, hey, man, you in charge.
Yeah.
The minute, the man.
Yeah.
Well, you really defined what success looks like, which is trust.
Yeah.
Right. Once you trust somebody, it really starts to grow, and the mutual interest and respect that both of you had will continue to grow.
Yep. Yes, definitely.
So let's back up a little bit, okay? You used to be in an ambulance, you said. That's a whole different world, man. You went from pumping people up to pumping them to survive. Talk about the change, right? Because that's a completely different life change when you get up in the morning.
Yeah, definitely, definitely a life change. So it went from saving their life to saving their life.
That's right.
So
That's
right.
It's more proactive now than reactive.
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting you say that, Ben, because that's exactly what was going through my mind, right? Which is you are this detail-oriented, analytical person, right? Because that's how you saved Joe's life, because he's smoking those cigars and he shouldn't be, right? And now you're using that in your mobile fitness business to say, listen, let's do this.
Correct.
Talk a little bit about how you come up with a program for clients. What's that look like?
So the difference between me and a normal, just a regular personal trainer,
average.
Average.
The difference between average and exceptional, Ben, is what he's trying to say.
Yeah, I'm never gonna down another trainer. So I'm also a life fitness coach, right? So a life fitness coach kind of motivates and kind of keep the people, high. Personal trainer, we will, form technique, teach them a little exercise, short term. Life coaches, long term. So I combine those two. Life coach and personal trainer. I put them together.
And my son is a amateur power lifter.
Okay.
And I've learned that how you lift the weight, the form, is really important.
It is.
And if you don't teach your clients that, they could be doing something wrong for years, right?
Yeah.
And actually hurting themselves, even though they think they're working out.
Definitely.
Let's take a break. When we come back, Ben, he gonna test you.
Okay.
Ben's got an article. We're gonna go over it, and we want you to participate with us in that.
Sure.
Before we go to break, if somebody want to reach you, how can they do it?
XLMobileFitness.com.
One more time. This is radio, man.
That's right. XLMobileFitness.com.
Yeah. If it's Friday morning, say it, Ben. Say it.
Your business matters.
Yeah, we'll be right back. One of the number one top Ben McDonald Destination Wealth Advisors. If you do not know what a good wealth advisor looks like, Ben is the person you need to talk to. You need to go to his website, go to the book. Julie has put his information on there. You can just click on it and go straight to his website and ask him a question. We also have Pi. Now, Pi is not his actual name, but I can't pronounce it
now.
correctly. It is now.
Definitely now.
That's right. It is now. He owns and is the founder of Excel Mobile Fitness. His website is fantastic. Also, Julie has put his information on the book as well. Click on it. You go to his website, and he'll be more than happy to talk to you about his service that he provides. My friend, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it.
But thank you.
I want everybody to know, Ben, that it takes a unique person to send an email to somebody he doesn't know and say, hey, man, I'd really like to be on your show and talk about my business. Pi, congratulations for doing that. No, there are over 3,800 small business owners just in the North Mecklenburg area. You are the third person to do that in 10
That's
years.
it?
Can you believe that, Ben?
That's unbelievable.
It really is.
I would have guessed significantly higher.
No. And
Look
so,
how unique you are, Pi.
Hey.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah.
That's absolutely the point I'm trying to make, buddy. So thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Now we're going to test you.
Okay.
Now we're going to see whether you're the real deal. Okay? Let's do it, Ben.
Yep.
Ben brought an article. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, so the article is called 7 Ways Exercise Improves Your Work Life. And I wanted to talk about it, especially with you here, Pi, because I think it's neglected of how much exercise and movement translates into people being better leaders, better employees, being more productive.
And before you go any further, Ben, one of the things I have learned over the years talking with business coaches and fitness professionals, a professional athlete and a skilled professional business person have the exact same mindset.
Yes.
And that's really what we're getting ready to talk about.
Yeah, no, you're right. So we won't go through all 7, but we'll kind of hop around a little bit. But Pi, the first one is that exercise boosts your brain. And so with that, there's, without going way too deep into science, but one of the things that I thought was really interesting, there have been studies that have shown this. I think Stanford was the most recent one, that the hippocampus, which controls your memory and learning ability, it's a thing in part of your brain that's in the front, it actually increases in size and results in being better at those types of tasks requiring memory recall and all that. And it's unbelievable that you think I'm going to go exercise and it's going to increase my muscle size. But the fact that it's increasing your size and the ability of your hippocampus to perform, I think it's unbelievable.
You know, Pi, for me, I can remember when I was losing a lot of weight, I was on the bicycle about an hour, 2 hours a day. I was also reading a lot more than when I'm not exercising anymore. So this rings true for me.
Okay. So yes, no, the brain plays a big role with exercise because you go through your mood changes.
That's
you
it.
know, so yeah, man. I'm just waiting for him to say something else so I can.
No, so let's talk about the next thing, because
Right.
that's in the article also. The moods, right? So you get serotonin, you get dopamine, you get these.
You said you were going to get into weeds, and now you're bringing up these big words.
You get chemicals that your body
Okay.
produces, and it goes up to your brain. How about that?
Oh, I'm good with that.
But what that does is it improves your what's called your mindset. It makes you happier. It helps with anxiety and stress. So talk to us a little bit about that, of what you've seen with clients.
Normally, so when I get a client, I normally tell them right, like during our assessment, and and once the client chooses us, I tell them, hey, in a couple of weeks, you're going to hit something what I call fitness depression. Sometimes when you're working out and
I ain't looking no better when I look in the mirror.
Wait, hold up. No, so good. So like when you're working out, but the public tells you, hey, like you look a certain way, but you don't see it in the mirror, right? But everybody else see it. So I call it a fitness depression because your brain just goes in to like a frenzy, like it's not working, and people like
Why all the effort
Yeah.
doesn't seem to be working for me.
Right.
Interesting.
Right, it's like weddings that you have that honeymoon phase, right? And then after there's that drop back. And that's when you show, or if you're truly into whatever that is, right? Whether it's a marriage or a workout plan, after you get past that honeymoon phase and that initial dopamine kick of feeling good because it's the first time you're moving in a while, when that starts to go away, that's what it's important to push on through and make sure you're truly committed to a plan.
Definitely.
And that's where you come in, right? Because if I'm doing all this on my own and I don't feel like going and working out, I can very easily skip, right? I just order some DoorDash and watch some Netflix. But you, and
I'm knocking
and
on your door.
You got it.
I'm knocking on
especially
your
with
door.
your business model, right?
That's
You're
right.
coming to me.
That's right.
To train me, and you're showing up.
I'm
right?
showing up on time.
So I got a question on the Facebook pie. What they're asking is, can you help with where they are now? You know, somebody might just want to lose 15 pounds. Somebody might want to be a bodybuilder. Somebody might want some guns like Ben had, right? Can you help from all those different angles?
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to Ben, and I'm gonna answer the question the same
Right.
time. So I'm a premium trainer, right? So yes, there are many trainers out there, but I'm not gonna say, oh yeah, I'm the best, I'm good. But when you want something, sometimes you're gonna pay for a little bit with what
Right.
you want, right?
Yeah.
So yes, whatever you're trying to achieve, so I tell everybody, I make dreams a reality.
Got it.
I like that. Yep.
You got another bullet point, Ben?
Yeah, so the next one, which I think is probably more relevant over the last few years because of COVID and all that, is how much it improves your immune system. And we've even seen a lot of studies come out after COVID of how much people
Are you
who
sure that's true, or are you just making it up?
make all of it up, Joe. No, but
Bye, I got to keep him honest.
Yeah, so the way that exercise, and then also other things, right? Getting enough sleep, proper nutrition, all of that. It's not just exercise, of course, but how much that improves your immune system and you can fight things off. And we saw it with COVID, and you just see it with the general flu or not, of people being healthier human beings, not just because they're in better shape, but also they're not getting sick as often.
Right.
So when it comes to being a business owner or a leader, you can't afford being out for a week because you've got the flu, especially if you're a small business owner and you're set up the wrong way where you're the keystone in the business, which is a different problem that we should talk about of solving. But you don't have that freedom to just be gone without a plan in place.
Right.
So
right.
if you can be healthier by working out and eating right, go for it.
And Ben just said the greatest, best combination.
Oh man, don't be giving no plugs.
Hey man, nutrition.
We're going to have him here all week, right? Or all month.
Nutrition has to go with it.
Yeah,
Hand in hand with the weight.
Hey
Pi,
man.
talk about that and in your business. How do you blend those things together? Because you can go and give somebody a workout plan and show up at their house and they can work out. And then if nothing else happens, they may feel a little better, but they're not going to see the results that you want them to see.
That's right. So we offer nutrition. I work with nutrition, and so I'm not a nutritionist, but I'm certified to give the guidance. But I do work with nutrition, and during our packages, I tell them, hey, you need to get the nutrition that's with this, because they go hand to hand. 70% of exercise is based off of nutrition. Building the body that you're trying to achieve takes a lot of work, dedication, commitment, and you got to be consistent with it, right? So
I'm curious, Ben. Give me an idea of like a buyer profile, like somebody that would call you. What kind of person is that on an average calls you? What are they looking for?
They're looking to change their life, to look better in the mirror when they see themselves wake up every morning.
Right.
And I go to their house and I do assessment. Now I do turn down some clients because some clients, they don't want to do nutrition. They just want to exercise.
Help me out, but I'm gonna eat pizza every Tuesday.
Hey man, I have a reputation. Ben, you understand? Hey man, I have a reputation to maintain.
Yeah,
I
I
can't
love
let you go out and just say, oh yeah, I got a trainer, but
Right. Your clients are your walking billboard.
That's right.
One way or another. And so if they're eating pizza all the time and they're working out once or twice a week
Yeah,
with
but-
you,
but
that's all going to reflect on you.
Hey man.
But Ben, what he's really saying is, I really need you to be committed here.
Yes.
The amount of time and energy I'm going to give you, the skill and information I'm going to give you, I really need you committed to
And
this.
a business owner being willing to turn down revenue and clients, it shows that you're committed to offering
Their
a
success.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
it. Yep.
definitely.
You're just providing a premium experience for
I
these
am.
people.
I am.
Because you're not allowing the people that are not committed to even be in your world, because like you said, it's going to reflect negatively.
That's
I love
right.
that.
That's right.
Okay, you the man. You the man, Pi. You the man.
Sometimes.
You got your moments.
So, Pi, what advice would you give somebody thinking about starting a small business, buddy? We got less than a minute.
You know, first of all, I guess, you know, if you contact Ben, you know, and just keep pushing. But you know what? Don't look at, I'm gonna make this money right now. Just set a long-term goal. Like, you know, I'm 47, so by 65, this is where I want to be. But before I'm 65, you know, I'm already climbing up. So
Right.
so you know, just take your time and take all the advice you can.
Thank you. I appreciate it, buddy. Pi, great to meet you, and thank you so much for stepping out of your comfort zone and asking to be on the show.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You are listening to Local Biz Now. If it's Friday morning, say it, Ben. Say it, say it.
Are you ready for this? Okay. Your business matters.
Yeah. We'll see you next week.